It's 1986. Peter Lynch strolls through a suburban shopping center in Massachusetts, clutching a list of stocks for the Fidelity Magellan fund he manages. As he pauses by a tiny video rental store, he wonders quietly, could the next blockbuster be a winner on Wall Street too? This small, unassuming place might just hold clues to a multi-billion-dollar decision. But what really separates a good pick from a dud? Let's crack that mystery wide open. Lynch isn't sitting in a fancy office all day. He hunts where normal folks live, shop, and breathe. How does everyday life uncover hidden investment gems? Let's dive into 3 sharp ways Peter finds winners right under your nose. At a small video store in suburban Boston, Lynch noticed a surge in rentals of hit movies. He realized Blockbuster's explosive growth potential before it showed up on Wall Street radar. It wasn't about spreadsheets. It was this boots-on-the-ground curiosity that fueled his edge. Lynch treats ordinary shopping trips like detective work, watching product aisles, checking price tags, even chatting with store clerks. He compares it to being a chef tasting ingredients before cooking. If a product sells fast and people buzz about it, that's his research lab. The payoff? Lynch's grassroots approach turns inscrutable financial data into stories he can trust. He famously says, "Invest in what you know." Once you connect everyday experiences to stock trends, you're not gambling, you're backing winners based on real-world signals. Numbers lie on spreadsheets, but people make companies tick. Lynch insists investigative research means visiting factories, checking credit, and talking to workers, not just crunching reports. That's where the real magic starts. Lynch once visited an S&L company where ominous credit reports warned of trouble. But after walking the floors and chatting with managers, he concluded the problems were temporary and manageable. This first-hand check saved his fund from panic selling and earned critical gains later. He explains that financial statements are like maps, you still need a guide. Numbers show directions, but the corporate culture, management strength, and even the smell of assembly lines reveal if a company can run the course. Lynch's analogy, you don't just follow GPS, sometimes you have to ask locals for shortcuts. The big takeaway, your investment returns multiply when your research blends hard data with boots-on-the-ground intelligence. Lynch turned $12 billion at Magellan into triple returns over 5 years because he treated companies like living organisms, not just tickers on a screen. Peter Lynch didn't keep his wisdom secret. He distilled his approach into 21 sharp principles that make picking stocks a deliberate, almost artful process. Here are 3 that change how you think about investing. First in line is great unless it's at a cliff's edge, Lynch Riley warns. He means jumping on hyped stocks can burn you if you don't check the fundamentals. Being first helps, but only when there's solid ground beneath your feet, like being the first customer at a hot new restaurant, but only if the food is good. He emphasizes focusing on the company, not just the stock price. Stocks can wobble, but companies grow if their products and management are strong. This is like orbiting the real planet, caring about the company's health, rather than fixating on the jittery blip on your screen. Finally, Lynch preaches betting on what you know well. For him, that meant spotting consumer trends, walking the aisles, or understanding industry cycles from personal experience. When you pick industries and businesses you get, your gut and facts dance together, turning uncertainty into confidence. Remember the video store Lynch discovered in that quiet Boston suburb? It's not just luck, it's the blend of eyes on the street, questions asked face-to-face, and sharp principles in hand. You don't need a Wall Street PhD, just curiosity and a strategy. Try this next time you're shopping or walking around your city. Pay attention. What signs of growth or change catch your eye? That might just be your next winning stock. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.